Here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hi Scorpio, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. So this is your June check-in, all right? We're going to do a energy check for Team Scorpio. And I skipped Libra and went straight to Scorpio. Go give Goodman a holla and a follow. He requested we do Scorpio. I'm just gonna do it, okay? We're just gonna do Scorpio. So before we get started, I don't know why I'm shuffling it. I guess it's out of habit. Shuffling in my sleep, yo. So before we get started, we are going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it's a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood, essay, and addiction. All right. And I wrote this whole entire book using my phone and some paper. And I wrote this book as honestly and as vulnerably as I possibly could. Like, I am pretty honest about some really, really embarrassing stuff I got going on in my life, or the things that have happened in my life, because I wanted to share a message of hope and inspiration. Like, I wanted people to know that they're not alone. All right. So if you know anybody that is out there struggling in silence, thinking that they're all alone, like, please send them my way. All right. Or you can send them a message of hope and inspiration through my book. All right. And it is found on Amazon for $12.12. Or you can get a free download if you email me, which I'm going to put it right at the bottom of the screen here. If you go to my website, you can get a free download, and you can get a signed copy if you email me. I know I said that backwards, but you can go to my website at crystal-lavender.com, and there is a free ebook on there, or you can email me and I will send a copy out to anyone and sign it to anyone that you need. Okay. So you can also get a personal private reading on my website. You can sign up for a personal private reading. They start out at $11.11, and I've got a 10% off coupon for any one of my available services. All right. So, and you can sign up for my free weekly newsletter, free download of my book, and you can sign up for a personal private reading, all on my website. All right, let's do this. Scorpio. Hey, Jasmine. You were listening to Virgo. Nice. I skipped over Libra on purpose. I'll do Libra after this, right after this one. But Goodman was like, just skip over Libra. Go straight to Scorpio. I know, but it's my channel. I'll do what I want. So, and I'm even a Libra. So we're gonna do this one for Goody over here. All right. And if you haven't checked out Goodman's channel, please give Goodman a follow and a holler. Check out his meditation channel as well. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Woo, woo. All right, Team Scorpio. What do we got for Team Scorpio for the month of June? Please let me be a catalyst for whatever sort of messages Team Scorpio needs to hear for the month of June. That deck said, let's try a different one. How about, let's go with Everyday Witch deck. All right, that's better. Okay, Scorpio, what do we need to tell Scorpio for the month of June? Please and thank you. Universe, what do we got? What do we need to tell Scorpio for the month of June? Please and thank you. So I feel like there's been something that's been really heavily weighing on you. There's been an energy of, I don't know if this is a love situation that's been heavily weighing on you, but it feels like it takes up way too much space in your mind. It's like you wake up and we're thinking about this person. You go to bed and you're thinking about this person, or you're thinking about this situation. And I feel like you've had enough. Like you're like, enough is enough of that. You know, you're not trying to lose any more sleep over a situation that you're not sure is as committed to you as you are it. You know, and that could be I feel like you've been pondering this for a while. Like you can kind of see things from the bigger perspective. It's like you're not looking through rose-colored glasses. You're not seeing things for the way you want to see them. It's like you really see them for who they are. You really see them for who they are and for what it is that they're offering, not for the potential. It's like you're like you might have been really like excited about the potential of a love relationship or potential of maybe a past person, but it's like the more that time goes on, it's like the more you see them clearly. And yeah, you're like this, you're giving up, you're giving up on falling in love, you're giving up on loving the potential of something. It's like you're not, you're just not pretending. Okay, you're not going to pretend that it is anything other than what it is. It's like you're really coming to the conclusion that this person is not going to change, that they aren't going to be who you need them to be or what you want them to be. And as sad as that makes you, you know, as because I mean, I feel like you had so much hope and so much love and just like you wanted so much, not just for this person, but um yeah, the death card in the upright. So it wasn't so much that like you wanted so much for like with this person, it's like you've seen so much potential in them by themselves. It's like, man, if you would just be like that, like you would, like you could be so badass if you just stayed consistent, or you just, you know, applied yourself, or you know, you stopped doing this thing and really started plugging in to do this. It's like you can see what you would do in their position. And it's like you're trying not to be disappointed. It's like you're through all of it that you've looked through all of it that you've looked at, it's like you can't be really upset at them for them not fulfilling the idea that you had in your head of them. So but you can be disappointed about the outcome of the situation. So it's not really that you're mad at them or you're upset with them specifically. Like you're just like you see the truth for what it is. And like the truth is kind of disappointing. It's like the truth of it is a little bit disappointing. Full blood Scorpio. Uh-oh. I have so much Scorpio in my chart, I might as well be one. Yeah, the justice in reverse. You feel like it could have gone, it like you're like, man, like this could have been so amazing, all right? It could have been like you had so much hope and there's so much potential and I see such good in you, you know, but it's like at the end of the day, like you it's either this person doesn't see their potential or um they just can't live up to like your idea of them at the end of the day, you know. And they do feel like there's unfinished business, like they feel a sense of unfinished business. You guys might have a past life karmic tie with each other, you know, and they did want this in long term with the 1111 card here. Woo woo, joining the Scorpio crew. So there was a lot, like there was so much, I don't know, there was a lot of wishes in this relationship or in this connection. Like there was just like you felt like there was just so much to be like there's just so much that could have happened. It could have gone so much differently, you know. And it's like, but if I could go back and change it, but it's like we can't go back and change it. Like it just is what it is, you know. So you're coming down from those raw emotions and picking yourself back up and reclaiming your independence, reclaiming your own inner self. It's like you might have lost your identity. You might have lost a part of yourself, or you relinquished. It's not really that you lost it, but it's like you willingly gave this person so much of yourself that, um, you know, you might have lost, like you might have lost what it was that really made you, you, the things that you really enjoyed doing. Like I don't know how many of my homies that I get, like whenever they get a girlfriend or whenever they get a boyfriend, it's like they fall off the face of the planet, you know. And I feel like you kind of fell off the face of the planet with this person. It's like nobody else existed, and it's like y'all's world both revolved around each other. And it's like now you're trying to rebuild your pieces, regain your pieces, regain your pieces. I feel like some of you could be opening yourself up to like a dating other people. You could be joining Facebook dating or Bumble, or just trying to meet other people to get this person off of your like energy field, all right? To try to relinquish this person's like energetic tie they have into you, or that you have into them. The Knight of Cups, because you're ready for romance. You're ready for true love. Like you want somebody that with equal give and take, somebody that will reciprocate the same energy that you put in, somebody that has the same ambition. It's like you motivate me and I motivate you. You're inspirational and I'm inspirational. It's like true power couples are freaking amazing all by themselves, right? When you have somebody that you're like, there's one person that's like a powerhouse of possibility, and then you have another person that's a powerhouse of possibility, and you put both of those people together, and then boom, you have a power couple. So you're looking for somebody that can match you, that can be on your level. But I still feel like you're still relinquishing some of the like you there was definitely an an attachment to the outcome with the past person that you are still like getting out of the disappointment of. It's not like you're like super fresh out of a relationship with them. It's not like super in your energetic field, but there still is a part of you that's releasing some of those pieces of the disappointment you had for the outcome of that situation. And you're starting to open yourself up. I think it's like you're slowly but surely opening yourself up to the idea of the possibility, not even just like the idea of love in general, but the possibility. Like you're like, maybe it's possible. Out of the possible possibilities, that might be still on the plate for me. But I feel like you're so aware of your energetic frequency and your vibration that it's like you want to make sure that you're clear. You want to make sure that your frequency is clear of that person, so you don't bring any of that into your new relationship. That you're not still tuned to the country radio station when you're trying to get to hip hop, or you're trying to get to heavy metal or something. You don't want to bring any of that past with you. So I feel like you're doing a really good job clearing out your auric field, and detangling yourself from this person. Because I mean, when we get sexually involved with people, it's like not only do we get entangled in their lives, but we get entangled in their energetic field as well. Like, and whoever they've been with in their past, or whoever it is that they have in their life, like it also gets attached to them as well. So if you're just starting out a new relationship with somebody, and you end up intimate with them, and then you feel all weird, you can't figure out why you feel all weird, it might be somebody that they have in their life. Because it's like when you take that person into you, it's like you're taking them, not just them, but all of the things that come with them into you, and vice versa. So you got to be really really energetically aware, especially if you're into casual, like you're doing any sort of casual relationships. Just be really really aware of your own personal energy, so that way you know what is yours and what is not yours to carry. Okay, what do we got? What else do we need to tell Team Scorpio for the month of June? Team Scorpio, month of June. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of June? But I feel like you're doing a really good job of healing from that past person, and I don't think they're going to be a bother to you. Like, I don't think they're going to be not anytime soon. It doesn't feel like. What else do we need to tell Team Scorpio? What else do we need to tell Team Scorpio? Please and thank you. Bam, bam, bam. King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Don't overcommit yourself to situations. Like, don't be overbooking yourself. Try not to say yes to everything, because there might be a lot that you're juggling. You might have a lot on your plate in the month of June. So you're gonna find yourself like kind of like not sure which one is more important than the other. So make sure that you are checking in with yourself, and not double booking, or not just saying yes to say yes. for the fear of missing out, because there's also the joy of staying home, right? I know some of us are either all the way on one side, it's like an extreme. It's like either the fear of missing out, like I don't want to miss nothing, like I'm wide awake all the time trying to do the thing, you know, and then there's times where you're like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. Like I'm gonna stay on my couch and chill, you know, like there ain't no like I've got everything I need in my home space. I feel like you've got one extreme to the other going on here. Your bunny's gonna look good though. 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like your come up, whatever it is that your come up is, like whatever it is that you're like, somebody's going to be watching you. All right. There's a person in the background that might have, you know, sloughed you off or betted against you. You know, they might have chose somebody else over you. And I think that they're gonna get to see you. Something about this month, some sort of glow up this month that is your yeah is going to make this person be like, son of a biatch, like, man, I should have chose Scorpio. Like if I would have chose Scorpio, then I'd be right there next to them, you know. But you've got some sort of wish come true, like some sort of major elevation that's coming to you in the month of June, and it's going to make people wish that they would have treated you better, you know, that they wouldn't have slept on you. Snooze you lose, right? Currently a no person situation, a no person, right? I was on a no person situation for like 5 years, and I just opened myself up to dating, and then like quickly closed down all my dating stuff. I was like, oh no, I felt like fresh meat in a pool full of piranhas. I was not ready for that. Like, I'm good. I'm good with what I got. Yeah, this person is gonna see you glowing up here with the 9 of Cups, and like their whole situation is just going to shit. Like they're falling out of luck. Like you were their lucky charm. They didn't like they felt so in like they felt so good when they were with you or when they were around you that they thought that that was them. Okay, they thought that that was their energy. In reality, that was your energy. And like now that your energy is gone, it's like they don't feel so lucky. They don't feel so like they don't feel like they look as good. They don't feel like they have got as much going on. It's like you were the one that carried that energetic frequency. You were the one that carried yourself like a king or a queen, you know? And this person was a peasant, and they didn't realize it because they thought getting with you, their ego got too big. They thought that they could do better. They thought that, you know, that was their energy, but it wasn't. It was your energy. And it feels like there's no unfinished business from the past with this person. That is a major completion. You could be also, you know, for like a side note, there could be somebody that is involved, like you're completing a project, um, completing a cycle, completing a phase, completing um, a semester, or like I feel like final grades, or completing some sort of training. It never happened, right? Like I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Who? What? Where? The Ace of Wands. So you are going to be starting some sort of new project. There's going to be something new that you're involved in after this completion. After this completion, it opens up a whole new door for possibilities. You know, some of you could be starting an apprenticeship, like maybe at a tattoo shop, or an apprentice. I feel like airbrushing or glass blowing. Um, some sort of something to do that's artistically but with your hands. It's like something with your hands is extremely important, you know, but there is a level of completion. It's like you've been working on it, like you might have been um researching like different masters, different people that you want to learn from, and you might have found the teacher that you want to learn from. Finding the teacher you want to learn from. Mm, yeah. but there is still a little bit of past resentment. But Scorpio hold a grudge? Yeah, right. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody, there ain't no hell on it. Like, shit, you a Scorpio been scorned? Like, you better watch the fuck out. Uh, so like you still might be holding on a little bit of that grudge, but I think that grudge is fueling you to do better, to be better, to um, it's like it's fuel to your fire, you know. Yeah, never, never, Scorpio, never. And you're cool with it. Like you're like, I'm cool. Like it doesn't even feel like it, because you know how when most people carry a grudge, it's like bitter grudge. You know what I mean? But for you, it's like it feels like you're happy about this grudge. It's almost like exciting to you. This happy grudge you got going on towards this person you're gonna show up, you know, show out. Julie Bully. Mm. There could be somebody that's a little bit greedy around you, or like holding on for dear life. There could be somebody that's a little clingy too. Maybe somebody's annoying, like they annoy the fucking shit out of you. I feel like you're annoyed with somebody. Could be a Leo. You could be annoyed with some sort of Leo. Feel like their arrogance or like the way that they carry themselves annoys the shit out of you. How they present themselves, like what it is, like maybe they're like super flashy and you find it irritating. You know, you're like, I don't care. I don't care what you've bought today. Like I don't care. Isn't like it's not important to me. You know, it doesn't impress me. You're like, I'm not impressed with this. I just feel like you're just very like disenchanted with humans in general. It's like you're gonna have to be freaking amazing in order to pull me off of my grind. Is Goodman turning into Pinocchio over here? Why did Raggedy Ann get kicked out of the toy chest? For sitting on top of Pinocchio's face saying, lie, don't lie, lie, don't lie. All right, let's get you guys a spiritual as fuck card. What sort of message do we have for Team Scorpio for the month of June? Ooh, stop trying to skip the freaking struggle. Who, like, what card is this? What kind of card is this? Stop trying to skip the struggle. We all been on the struggle bus. Keeping it positive will insulate you from having emotions and needing to evolve. Okay, well, yeah, no toxic positivity. We don't do no toxic fucking positivity shit. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Says you're not going to spiritual your way out of hitting the next layer of wounds to heal. Oh, so yeah, it's talking about toxic positivity. So many of us make the mistake of thinking we will arrive and that with the life lessons, personal growth is more like peeling an onion than like climbing a mountain. It gets stinkier and stinkier, and you cry more, but everything gets juicier the deeper you go. The true spiritual badasses don't pretend like their onions don't stink. So if you're in a bad mood, it's like just own it. You know what I mean? If you've got like you've got a happy grudge going on, like carry that happy grudge. You know, if it's fueling your fire, then it's fueling your fire. We don't need no toxic positivity around here. Like sometimes shit just happens because that's the way shit fucking happens. Like we don't have to turn everything into some sort of positive. You know, I mean, it usually helps our attitude out if we can think about things positively, but that's, I mean, nobody's perfect. We're all imperfectly perfect, and fuck toxic positivity or spiritual gatekeeping. All right. That's not going to help you any. That's just shoving it under the rug. So feel what you need to feel. Cry if you want to, Scorpio. You know, be mad if you want to. Tell somebody off if you want to. Like feel it. Let it be felt. Own it. All right. I will come in and do Libra in like 5 minutes. All right. I know I skipped over Libra. I skipped over Libra for Goodman. If you haven't checked out Goodman's mixes, please go give Goodman a follow and a holler. And I will see you guys here in just a minute. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you would like a personal private reading, please go to my website at crystal-lavender.com. There's a 10% off coupon for any one of my available services. And I will see you guys soon. Love you. Hi, Sunflower. Much love, Jasmine.